Good morning and welcome. The Horse Race Predictor calling. It's a fantastic sunny day here in Chorley, Buckinghamshire. We're looking out over England and speaking to you. When it comes to maximising betting profit, the Horse Race Predictor leads the way. Today we're going to be looking at a very important subject: building financial independence with the Horse Race Predictor. 2019, the year of growth and profit. Just let us know that you can hear everything and I will proceed. We're waiting for your messages now. Typing, yes, Gav. Morning from Spain, splendid. Can hear, thank you, Brian. Building financial independence with the Horse Race Predictor. 2019, your year for profit and growth. I wanted to start with a very important inspirational message. You might not have heard of this chap. I want you to come back and read this. Just a slight technical thing there. Here we go. Make a decision to begin. Come back and read this every day. Because today we're going to be beginning something. What did William Hutchinson Murray have to say about beginning? Well, I'll tell you. Concerning all acts of initiative and creation, there is one elementary truth, the ignorance of which kills countless ideas and splendid plans. That the moment one definitely commits oneself, then providence moves too. All sorts of things occur to help one that would never otherwise have occurred. A whole stream of events issues from the decision, raising in one's favour all manner of unforeseen incidents, meetings and material assistance, which no man could have dreamed would have come his way. Whatever you can do, or dream you can, begin it. Boldness has genius, power and magic in it. Begin it now. Thank you, William Hutchinson Murray. It's all to play for. Where will we start? Let's start at the beginning. Choose your daily approach. What is your daily approach going to be? Do you remember the last seminar? If you don't know where you're going, then pretty much any road will get you there. If you don't have a target, there is nothing to hit. Name your target. Set aside your betting bank. Announce your intentions. Record your progress. Let's look at number one. Choose your daily approach. We're going to go into the Horse Race Predictor itself now. HRP Mission Statement. I read this every day as well, not just William Hutchinson Murray. To give every player the very best chance of making consistent daily profits through the skillful interpretation of horse race betting markets. This and the success of that mission statement is our mission. Now, where to start? We have looked at Method Suite before, and of course we will look at Method Suite again. Today I wanted to take you in to club betting. What is happening in club betting? We have 4 experts with a proven, tested methodology who present bets, results and a system for success every day. This is a good place to begin. It's not the only place, but it's a good place. Let's have a little tour around what we've got here. Let's look at the most excellent Lieutenant K. Quad sequencing and triple S bets. High strike rate, systematic betting to win and make daily target. Sounds good to me. Sounds like bread, butter, cake, owl, fish and bacon all rolled into one. If you scroll down the main page, you can see an outline of what the betting prospectus is. Everyone does it the same way. Lieutenant K tells you exactly how his betting setup is constructed, exactly what you have to do. On the right hand side you can see the little squares. These are the daily bets presented and daily results. Let's have a look at today, the 17th of December. Right, there we have it, you see. The aim is 2.5 points per quad, and you've got all your bets handily laid out there for you. Okay, now let's go into the next betting guru in the list. Let's just have a look at the setup. Method Maker. The reason I'm scrolling through all of this is to stimulate your own decision making about beginning and where to begin. December the 17th, Method Maker. Let's have a look there. Lieutenant K has a slightly different setup to the other guys. We'll just look at this one here. Always starts off with what happened yesterday. Okay, Method Maker then presents the results through the HRP staking plan. He gives you his original start bank. In this case, a month ago or so, it was £500. Yesterday, it was 2026. Today, adding the profit from yesterday, you have the figure. He gives you the target for each day, the point value, the point split. Okay, if you scroll down the post, we haven't, because we were a bit late on the build, the chaps haven't been able to submit their bets for today. So I'm expecting that'll be indefinitely before the first race, which is the 12:25 Plumpton. Okay, onwards. Let's have a look at the Squire. I will be taking questions shortly, so just bear with me and listen on if you wouldn't mind. Squire again. Now the Squire is a very unusual chap. He's been betting for a large number of years, and I know that he's having more fun and more success now than he ever was. He loves the longer odd shots. Let's have a look at December the 17th. Speaking of longer odd shots, I don't know if anyone noticed on the Saturday, I think it was, where he chose, I think it was the job and plot roster, 50-1 shot in running at Navan, was second by 3 lengths. He made about £800 on it. Could have been £2,000 if it had won. Okay, same setup. What happened for me yesterday? Start bank, yesterday's bank, today's bank, point value, target. All there for you every day. You can leave comments on any guru's page, and we will be looking at how to use this. There you go. See, leave comments. The guru will get a notification, come back and reply. You can start a discussion, start building up some momentum. Let's have a look at the Mighty Tosh. Right, the Mighty Tosh uses one of our flagship bet rosters, Place Diamond campaign. There you go. You get a few different ideas there about how to approach things. Let's go straight into today's one, the 17th. What happened yesterday? And Tosh is conversing with people that are following him, saying what happened with the bets that were in the roster from the previous day. So what he's discussing here this morning happened yesterday. He presented bets yesterday, told you how to stake them, how to play them, and today he reports back. The screenshot gives you the results. Okay, very good. Now, all these chaps here have a particular target. And we're going to go back into one of our screenshots here, if you just bear with me. Where will we start? Choose your daily approach. I want you to go through and choose your daily approach. It doesn't have to be with a club guru, but whatever happens, I will be asking you to announce it in a dedicated blog post within my daily use club, where I'll be wanting you to name your target, to name the bank that you have set aside for this purpose. The smaller the start bank, the longer the process, the more demanding. But on the other hand, you do learn more lessons in building that bank up. Now this is important here. Announce your intentions. Tell us. Remember the quote from Hutchinson Murray. To begin is really 50% of the work. So if you've begun, you're already halfway there. Record your progress. Now, developing momentum. These slides seem simple, but it's important to present the idea that things are relatively simple. They have simple essential elements within them. Developing momentum. What does that mean? It means you work a daily plan like Lieutenant K does, like the Squire does, Method Maker. They have a plan of action. They work it every day. They record the results. They move on to the next day. They build up Big Mo, which my American friends will tell you is momentum. Big Mo. By the inch, it's a cinch. By the yard, it's hard. This means bite-sized chunks. Don't overstretch yourself. By the inch, it's a cinch. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. And as many of you philosophers out there will know, Lao Tzu has long been a dedicated member of the Horse Race Predictor. Discuss and communicate. This develops momentum. You can leave a message in the chat box. Don't forget the chat box is there for day-to-day stuff. You leave a message, someone replies, there's another message, it's gone. No one ever scrolls back on the chat box. If you really want to discuss and communicate, go into comments on each of the blog posts. Leave a message, ask people questions, put your imprint on things, develop a dialogue, discuss and communicate. This develops momentum. Before I start looking at questions, because I want you to review this again, let's just talk about the 5 steps to success. Announce your intention to start in my daily use blog. As part of our fabled Boxing Day bonanza, there will be a tool for this whole process, plus a dedicated area for people with various other bits and pieces. That will be being launched on Boxing Day itself. We are really excited about that. We've got some gifts to hand out to members. There's 9 meetings. We are going to clean up. Announce your intention to start in my daily use blog. That's important. I'll be looking out to see who actually does that. The blog will be up around Monday, around midday today. Name your target. Why not name £25,000 of betting capital to be developed over this process, yielding £500 per day? Why that? I tell you why, because £500 is 2.5% of 25,000. You might notice this 2.5 is an important figure. Lieutenant K uses it, the Squire uses it, Tosh uses it, Method Maker uses it. Percentage profit compounded on average increase in the bank, in the betting capital each day. Even if you start with as little as £100, way before the end of the year, you will have £25,000 in your betting bank. And the £2.50 you made on your first day, on the last day, way before the end of that year, will be worth £500 for exactly the same performance. Make a decision about your daily action plan. Decide. Tell me and others just what your plan is. Sometimes it's not good to keep trumpeting what the score is, but here we want to develop Big Mo within the context of a team setup. It's like any other sporting endeavour, and let me tell you, building financial independence with the Horse Race Predictor is indeed the finest of sporting endeavours. And just about every sporting endeavour is made as part of a committed and determined team. Be consistent and watch your goal appear on the horizon. By the inch, it's a cinch. By the yard, it's hard. Even if you've never placed a bet before, there is no better place to begin the process of developing a gobsmacking lump of betting capital and daily income. What has been done before, you can do and more. I commend the last 2 sentences to you. Success. We've all seen people, haven't we? You see it on TV. We're swamped with images. It's very tempting to think that everyone's successful but oneself. Of course, it's not true, because success can be measured in all sorts of different ways. But the fundamentals, we're interested here at the Horse Race Predictor in the fundamentals. What is the fundamental here? Success is neither magical nor mysterious. So, what is it? Success is the natural consequence of consistently applying basic fundamentals. The basic fundamentals are all here for you. They're here every day, updating 24/7. We won't be going anywhere. I hope you won't be going anywhere either. Moreover, Dave and I, we're sitting here. We hope that you will be making a decision today, that you will announce your decision, your plan of action, your betting capital will be set aside, you'll be working consistently. And even if you start with as little as £100, way before the end of a year is up, we will be sitting here and you will be poised to press the button on some bet from the club, some bet from the method suite, some bet that you've devised yourself, the successful outcome of which will deliver £500 profit. You can then stop betting and close the book until the next day. Now, I will take some questions. That's good. We do have a few seconds delay here before the questions come through, so all good. Don't forget, this will be available for repeat viewings. You can have a look at the plan. Check things out. Don't forget, Boxing Day Bonanza is coming up soon. I read Alan Gilmore this morning. He said that he increased his bank tenfold. He was having a whale of a time. That was jolly good. Anthony Green's been doing some good work in the Dutch Diamond section. Looking at reverse forecast bets. That's very promising. There's all sorts of things going on. Okay, we're going to wind up here. Leave a message on the comments on the YouTube. Please make sure you subscribe to this channel. I just want to show you one small thing, which is not really quite so small. Look at that row of green there. This is the Football Predictor, our sister product. 18 winners in a row yesterday. It called 18 consecutive winning bets in the world of football. Most of us like football. If you like football, you'll love the Football Predictor, especially if you love betting. Even if you don't like football, you'll like winning bets with the Football Predictor. Can you just see in the top there, we've got a new feature. This is totally amazing. Pro tips. Because obviously there are a lot of bets and some people want to just dive straight into some key bets. So we've got a pro tip set up. If you look at those two pro tips starred, they both won, but there's a boom in the right hand corner. Why do you think that is? Well, I'll tell you why that is. Because we called the correct score in both of those matches. Now, anyone that knows anything about football betting will know that the correct score is the holy grail, virtually, of football betting. We called two of them. That was Saturday. Yesterday, I think there was another two called as well. But they're coming through thick and fast. In fact, if you go down the lower score, you will see 3 and maybe 4 correct scores called. This is an incredible resource to add interest and profit worth to your daily betting campaign alongside the Horse Race Predictor. From Dave Nevis and I, here in Chorley, Buckinghamshire, speaking out to you, Horse Race Predictor people. We'll see you again at Boxing Day, if not before. Look out for the Boxing Day Bonanza. Subscribe to the channel. The Horse Race Predictor leads the way.